You said before, by documenting this information and making sure you have the evidence that there were slaves sold here in people's homes, so that yes, this happened, but no, it didn't happen like that. There were no slave markets in Washington Square where they were selling slaves in massive quantities. It has to be, there's documented evidence. Our forefathers weren't stupid. They wrote it down. And if we go right to that evidence, we can prove exactly what happened here rather than speculate. And
well, it's not even speculating. And again, going back to sort of the principle of people bringing to the conversation the things they think they know, right? Part of what they think they know are stereotypes that they carry in their head from school. Here's a great example. Question I'm asked all the time. Did slaves build the colony house? Now, my answer goes like this. If I say yes, are you picturing the Jews building the pyramids of Egypt? You know, like people climbing and getting lashed and having stones on their backs, and is that what you're picturing? And the answer generally is, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm picturing, right? The notion of what slavery and building looks like is shaped by stories we were told in other contexts and by what we know about antebellum slavery in the South, right? So the answer, for those who are interested, is that the colony house was built by a team of expert masons, many of them brought down from Boston because it was our first brick building. We know who they are. We know their names. We know, because some of their names are clearly African, that some of them were of African descent. We assume that they were probably enslaved. We know they were paid. We know they were paid at the same rate as the Masons with European names. We don't know if they got to keep the money.
What?
We don't know if they got to keep the money or if the money went to the people who owned them. So this is what we know, and this is what we don't know. And that creates a much more interesting picture than if I just said yes. Now, if I just said no, I'd be a liar. So complicated, right?
beautiful.